Andy Cohen is revealing that he has blacklisted multiple celebrities from appearing on his late-night talk show, Watch What Happens Live. While sitting down with AOL Lifestyle, Cohen didn't name names, but said, quote, "You would be surprised. There are a few people who we have deemed not worth the trouble."
Wow. Ooh, the host clarified that this usually meant the celebrity had too many demands, like restrictions on what they won't talk about. Cohen says there were also a few people who had been on the show previously and were deemed too, quote, annoying to come back.
Can you imagine if you're one of those guests? I'd rather be the one that's like, oh, I don't want to talk about certain things than, oh, you're too annoying to be on my show.
Right, like I only want purified water and blue M&Ms.
Yeah, but if you don't answer his questions, I mean, if you watch What Happens Live, it's all about shade and kind of digging.
Yes.
So you have to spill the tea.
And if you don't, you won't be asked back, as we learned.
Yes, this comes on the heels of Titus Burgess calling Cohen a, quote, messy queen after his Watch What Happens Live appearance. We all remember this. The Burgess went on to criticize Cohen's, quote, blatant disregard for one of his guests.
In case you missed it, Cohen asked Burgess about working alongside Eddie Murphy on their upcoming film. This was the way he asked the question, quote, "Did you get to chat with him at all? He was very problematic for the gays at one point when I was coming up."
Yeah, now Burgess took offense to the question, writing in his social media post, "Watch What Happens Live is a place for artists to talk about art and have fun, not a place to rehash old rumors or bring a star negative press."
Cohen was referring to homophobic jokes about gays and AIDS that Eddie Murphy made early on in his career. He also featured these jokes in his 1981 HBO special, Delirious.
Now in 1996, Murphy apologized for the statements, telling the media, "I deeply regret any pain all this has caused." So I totally understand Titus Burgess came onto the show, didn't want to talk about Eddie Murphy in that way, but again, it is Watch What Happens Live.
You have to be prepared, and he maybe should have done some more research on what the show entails.
He had been on the show before,
Yeah.
but I think that, yeah, you just didn't want to spill the tea there, which also you can totally respect.
Totally. We will keep you posted if Andy does decide to name names.